Hello guys, this is Spicy Bill and this is going to be a review on the Bandai Tamashii Nation's Robot Damashii or the Robot Spirits. This one here is actually part of the Sci MS. It's like a Gundam 00 side story. This one's a Superbia GNX. So basically it's a modified version of the Jinx 4. And this one here is the Tamashii web shop exclusive, also known as Premium Bandai. And this figure was released in 2012, made in China. So it comes in this brown box, so you know that it's P Bandai, Premium Bandai. Okay, so anyway, here we have the back of the box. Again, even for the Robot Damashii, it looks like it's monochrome color. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I like that. On the back, it shows like all the gimmicks that you can do with the Superbia Jinx. This is a very cool figure. Okay, and then obviously here we have the instruction manual showing you what you can do with this figure. And the back is blank. Alright, so for accessories, basically we got this connector here that allows you to connect this thing to a Tamashii action base, or well, Tamashii stage. That's what these are called. This one I'm using is the Tamashii stage act combination. We'll put him on there very soon. But anyway, we have two of these gripping hands, so he can hold on to this weapon right here. This weapon is actually pretty cool. It's actually mounted to the forearm. So also got two of these closed fists. Very nice. And the hands are kind of made from a softer, pliable material. So, yeah, I think these ones are a lot better than the ones that came with the my unfortunate Robot Damashii, or another Tamashii webshop exclusive, the Trans Am Double Riser. That one was a mess. But yeah, these we also got this very awesome looking ninja hands, so you can see right here, so you can do like the ninja pose. The Superbia is like some kind of a ninja themed Jinx, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously I got this figure secondhand. It's on display at Tatsuhabi for a long time, many years, and finally decided to pick it up. Actually, one of my friend wanted to buy this figure, but he's having second thoughts. So I temporarily put this on eBay just in case he doesn't want to, he want to back out on it. And if it's sold, it's sold. Too bad. Okay. Anyway, we also have these very cool gimmick here for the feet. Basically, what you can do is you can swap out the feet section right here. Let's hope I don't mess this up. So let's see. Move the feet down a little bit, and you want to disconnect this section right there just by pulling it out. And then you attach the front section right here. These are the grappling claw kind of hand, like that. Those are pretty cool. And you do the same thing with the this piece right here. So let's hope I can do this right without messing anything up. This thing does open up, but you want to remove it. It's kind of, oh, it's not too bad. Okay. So there we go. We got these gripping claw hands, or something like that. This one you have to push it in a little harder. And you see right here, we got this claw. So basically the idea is that the Superbia can hang upside down like a ninja. Hey, it works. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, yes, obviously this gripping claw that you can use to grab onto other mobile suits. Kind of like the some of the UC suits have that ability. So I really like this gimmick. This is definitely cool, and it's solid. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break on you, unlike some other Robot Damashii figure. I guess stuff that they made after 2010 are a little bit more solid. But you know what? To be honest with you, I don't want to jinx myself. Still want to be kind of careful with this. Yeah, I really don't want to break this figure. This thing is like close to like, well, it's definitely not as expensive as the Trans Am Riser, but it's still pretty expensive. So anyway, we also got these. We'll talk about this very soon. Let me just get this part out real quick, if I can. It's kind of like a chore to get it out like that. Well, that came out perfectly. It wasn't very easy, but just be careful with it. All right, let's go back to having the standard feet. Okay, so I mean the standard feet still have the articulation, so there we go. So you have 2 points of articulation, and then this one here can still sort of open up like that. So that's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the hands real quick. So basically, again, these hands are kind of rubbery, and the peg here is a lot more substantial than that tiny little peg on that Trans Am Riser. Man, that's like the thing that really turns me off on Robot Damashii figures, is when they have like those tiny pegs. And same with SH Figure Arts, when they have those tiny pegs and there's no replacement, you break them and then you're screwed. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this in right there. So you can see this weapon is actually mounted to the forearm, which is very cool. I think it doubles as like a beam rifle kind of thing, like a forearm mounted beam rifle, and you can attach the beam saber effect part to it like that. It's pretty cool, and you can also attach it here. So basically you can slip the hand through it here and then turn it into like a melee weapon. This is like a double-edged melee weapon. You got the beam effect part right there, and then you got the melee blade section right there. And I believe this thing can be removed. Yeah, like that. This thing comes off very easily. So let's say if you don't want to have that weapon display, you can just have one. Let's try to put the Superbia Jinx into that pose. I know you can do it. Definitely can do it. Let's get rid of that. And let's attach this thing to the action base. Let's see. What is the best way to approach this? Oh, it needs to be reverse. There we go. Yeah, pan out the camera a little bit. Yeah, this guy can definitely benefit from having the Damashii act combinations. Damashii act stage act combination. It's a mouthful. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I really like the gimmick on this figure. It's really nice. Okay, anyway, of course these don't scale very well with the 1/44 scale. From what I can see right now, I don't have any more Gundam 00 Jinxes model kits. So from what I see here, this is I can see that this is a little bit smaller just by judging from the size. So, and unfortunately, we have some nut marks right here. They're not very good. Oh my gosh, why? You can't really, you don't see them on the outside, but you see them on the inside. Yeah, these are very unsightly. Okay, overall, still a very nice looking figure, despite some of the nut marks. You don't see it anywhere else. I don't see any nut marks anywhere else other than these parts right there. Okay, we got the GN drive. We got the GN drive on the back. Everything is fairly well painted. The head is very nicely painted. You can even see the eyes. Well, whatever you want to call those sensors. But anyway, let's go over the articulation real quick because this is pretty cool. All right, so like I said, there's two articulation right there at the toe. You can also open this up a little bit. We got this ankle armor that you can kind of move. Yeah. All right, and then this is obviously a ball joint, so you can rotate that 360. We'll hinge it back and forth. That works okay. This is a single jointed knee, but you get more than 90 degrees, so that's not bad. Yeah, it's more than 90 degrees. Yeah, it's got this cover on the back here. We got the obvious thigh cut right there. Let's see, this is a ball joint. This is not a universal joint. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to do this splits. But let's see if I can do this with a robot figure. This is like my test of for action figures. I think he can do it. He can definitely do it. I believe in this guy. Can he balance? That is the question. I think he can balance. This is a Damashii Nation product after all. I think I was able to get like my my Pacific Rim figures to balance. So I don't think it's gonna be too difficult to get these guys to balance on one leg. Maybe he just have like too much stuff attached to it, but I'm pretty sure he can do it. And he can do the roundhouse kick, so I'm satisfied. Okay, anyway, ball joint for the hips. You can articulate the front skirts, side skirts. Back skirt is fixed, but you can actually remove it. This is just for storage purposes. It really doesn't supposed to come off. Okay, we got the waist articulation right there. You can rotate that 360. And we even have an ab crunch. Yeah, this is something you don't see on any of the 00 high grade model kits. I don't know if the master grade can do an ab crunch, but this is actually pretty cool. Okay, and just like almost all the HG 00 kits, we also got this shoulder joint gimmick right there. So got an extra joint right there. And obviously it's a ball joint that goes into the shoulders. The shoulder can, it really can't go perpendicular. I think this is as far as it's gonna go. Yeah, rotate that. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow. Is this single jointed or double jointed? Actually, it is double jointed. There's another hinge in there. So this is more than 90 degrees, so that's pretty good. And the hand is on a ball joint. And you can actually remove this whole section if you like to. Okay, the head is, I believe, on a hinge. Yeah, there's a hinge in there in the upper chest section, and then the head sits on a ball joint, which is kind of hindered by the armor. So it's pretty solid. It's definitely better than high grade. Yeah. We will probably never see a high grade version of the Superbia Jinx or Jinx Superbia. That's just a little unfortunate. This is like a very relatively unknown suit. I'm surprised they didn't do a version of this in Gundam Build Fighters or Build Divers. They have the Ogre Jinx, which I think was kind of like a waste when they can make something like this into introduce something like this into Gundam build divers. But who knows? Maybe season 2. If they're still making season 2, hopefully if they're smart, they might want to introduce something like this into season 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would buy instantly. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the review on the Robot Damashii, Damashii web exclusive Jinx Superbia. I think the original retail price is 3,900 yen, so 3,900 yen, around $38. Yeah, but since this is a P Bandai, at least $75. Yeah. Now it's pretty much impossible to get. I don't think this thing has ever been reissued at any time, so very hard to find. But people still think like $75 or more for a P Bandai Robot Damashii figure. That's impossible to find these days. Too expensive or something like that. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.